Cool. So week 3, make the NFL great again. Doing another quick recap of the league, going through all the matchups, and at the end, I guess we'll just do who we think are the hottest waiver pickups. I'm just gonna go over the top players, the lowest players, the biggest winner, the biggest loser. And yeah, so we're gonna try to make this one a little bit shorter than last time, but no promises.
Start off with you are the biggest loser. Just get that out of the way.
Yeah, fucking bull crap. I mean, overall, Gurley sucks, dude. This is expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much like my expectations for Gurley are just like completely down the drain. He's just trash. But he's bad, and then we all know what happened with Antonio Brown. So now it looks like I'm really hurting at receiver because all I have is Tyler Boyd and Robinson, and I ended up losing $10 in Fab to this Queermo practice squad. Aside from that, Marlon Mack had another good game. He's a workhorse. Your boy David Johnson, Brady still the GOAT, but yeah, it was a bad week for me, I think. Over here with practice squad. Dude, this guy went off. Freaking McCaffrey, dude. Fucking guy. Did you see that run that he had? That shit was crazy.
No, I didn't watch that game.
He juked everyone.
I was gone all weekend.
Yeah, he was just gone. It was like a 70-yard touchdown. Lockett out of nowhere. I don't know where the hell this guy came from, but now all of a sudden he's getting
deep pass.
Dude, look how many targets he's had the last 2 games.
11 receptions.
Yeah, so obviously Lockett blew up, helped him a lot. McCaffrey blew up. Edelman got hurt. Supposedly he got X-rays on his chest, and he's gonna be okay, but who knows? Brandon Cooks had a great game. Lamar Jackson had a good game. Overall, what can I really say? Just he beat my ass, and just fuck him.
Consistent performance all around.
Basically. And then this one was funny. Bum ass Miguel. Trash ass fool. 2-0, losing to the number 10 team in the league. Last place, show me them TDs.
Ouch.
Yeah, pretty bad. Let's see, on this left hand side, Cooper Kupp. Holy shit.
Cooper Kupp went up. I have him in my other league. They use him a lot. He's in my flex. He's in one of my other leagues. And he's getting a lot of targets. They run a lot of their offense through him.
And it's insane because he's recovered from his ACL. Like, look at this, 10, 9, and 12. Dude, underrated. This he's a steal too. Like, he's a huge steal in the draft. Yeah, that's nuts. And then
two touchdowns, 11 receptions. It's good stat line.
Mark Ingram.
And Mark Ingram.
3 rushing touchdowns.
Workhorse.
Yeah, so he's been beast too. I think that's another steal because I think he went pretty late in the draft, or compared to like the other running backs. Montgomery. I don't watch the game tonight. I wasn't interested at all. I don't know how he did, but
just Chicago's defense, man. Their defense is gonna win them games. That's pretty much it.
Greg Olsen had another dude. He's turning back the clock because he's had pretty good games back to back now, even without Cam Newton. James Conner's ass. Just the entire Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, Pittsburgh team is just trash.
They're just trash overall.
0-3 start, just going down the drain.
So show me them TDs. I guess he could Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams just need to step up their game, and I think he'll have consistent performances every week as long as these two guys step up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a strong lineup with those top four.
And then bum ass.
They just all perform.
Exactly. And then over here on the right hand side, I mean Watson had a good game, but Hopkins pretty much got shut down. He got locked down by Emmanuel Sanders. He starts him. I think he said he had Sterling Shepard on the bench, 23 points, like a goddamn retard. Everyone should have known.
I started him in my other league. Yep.
Everyone should have known that Daniel Jones was gonna go off, but of course.
I don't like Sony Michel. I have him in my other league. It's just no production. Like if you look at his stats over like the last 3 weeks, just 1 point.
He's getting the attempts, but like his the yards per carry is just trash.
But against the Jets with James White out,
I thought he was gonna go off because I have him in another league too, and he didn't.
Like
sucks.
He got a touchdown, I think, in like the first.
So you thought he was gonna have a big
game.
You thought he was gonna have a big game, and he didn't.
And I thought he was gonna go off, and then ends with 7 points, like 11 yards. That's awful.
So I mean, it's hit and miss with this guy, but he started Frank Gore, wasn't bad, but still overall, Miguel, you fucking suck. Just letting you know. Now you are 2-1, and you lost to the last place team. That has to feel incredible. Over here, battle of the running backs versus the battle of the wide receivers. You see some shit, takes the L, while Nike Nealers gets the W. Jameis Winston had a nice game. Sammy Watkins has cooled down. I thought he was gonna go off, but I mean, just because it's hard to like predict who's gonna which receiver is gonna.
He's the number one now, so he's gonna get a lot of attention.
Mahomes is just a beast, so he just spreads it out to everyone. So it's like again, like it's really hard to predict who's gonna go off and who's gonna have like a quiet game.
Figured Marquise Brown would chill out. It was just one game against Miami. He went off, and he's been cooled off since.
Austin Hooper's been really nice. Chris Carson, dude. The guy fucking fumbling issues. He is so annoying.
That's that New Orleans defense, baby. Let's take a second to talk about my team real quick.
That's insane. I don't know how that happened.
On the road.
But yeah, so fumbling issues, man.
Eddie Bridgewater.
Fumbling issues. This guy,
And he slipped. He literally slipped like 3 or 4 times, like while running the ball.
McCoy looked nice.
It was.
I don't know if you saw any of that game.
No, it was blacked out.
I
was watching it on the road.
He's really he's getting a lot of yards per carry. It's really high. He's getting a lot of catching a lot of passes. He had a nice game. But overall, I mean, it was a close matchup. But he barely got the Nike Nealers barely got the W. On this hand side, Tariq Cohen and fucking Peyton Barber. Look at these running backs, dude. Like this is still I'm surprised that he got the W. It was because of Michael Jones, Julio Jones, and Adam Thielen.
Top 3.
Yeah, I mean that's basically it's his receivers, Mahomes.
They got Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chicago defense. Oh wait, he was losing. Oh shit. So he only had. Oh no, he had
Chicago.
Oh, he had Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen didn't do shit. So just in the end, it was Chicago saving his ass.
Chicago defense won the game. 3 interceptions, 1 TD, 4 sacks. Yeah, they look good on defense. But on the other side, real quick, back to Le'Veon Bell. I have him in another league, and I was thinking about trading him just because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be there. And then Sam Darnold's coming back this week, so I'm hoping something happens, but I'm thinking about maybe trading him. Might be a consideration just because their offense just does not look
it's trash,
good.
But he's going to get all the work. There's literally no one else. So I would keep him just because he's the bell cow.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no touchdowns or nothing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with
moving the ball.
We'll see what happens when Darnold comes back. But yeah, just my overall takeaway is Nike Nealers needs to upgrade his running backs. I mean, these.
If he does, he could have a strong team.
I would trade one of these receivers if he could. But yeah, so
David
USC takes some shit, takes the L. He's gonna be 1-2. Kyle's gonna be 2-1. The supposed matchup of the week. Supposed.
Yeah, buddy. Let him know, man. Let him know. Almost said another word.
Bum ass eggplant takes a fucking fat ass L. I think this was the biggest blowout of the week. I'm assuming. We'll check right now at the end. Oh, goddamn. So let's start with his bum ass team. Godwin, of course. I knew he was gonna cool down. Mike Evans had a great game. Took away pretty much his entire.
3 tubs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I knew that was gonna happen. Camaro went off, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. Galladay, shitty ass game, even though Detroit overall had a pretty good game, offensively. Freeman looked better, 88 rushing yards. I don't know why the fuck you would start this guy, Deebo Samuel. I mean, I don't know what the logic was there.
That's what I was wondering.
That was a terrible play. New England was a good play. I expected a little bit. I thought they were gonna have like at least 25 points, but he didn't. Like Waller would have been better. Waller would have been a better play for Debo instead of Deebo Samuel. But yeah, I mean it's eggplant, so I'm not surprised. You want to gloat a little?
Where do we begin on my team? I don't even know.
I'm gonna let you do all the talking. Go ahead. Go ahead and.
I just look at my fucking stats on the side of the side of all the players, and I just see a chunk of everything in everyone's category, man. Keenan Allen, number 1 wide receiver in fantasy right now. Amari Cooper's got a touchdown like in every single game. I think he's leading or tied in the league for touchdowns. I think with Marvin Jones and someone else. I can't remember who else, but Cooper is tied for most touchdowns. Nick Chubb, he's just number 1 pick, but still doing kind of like the worst out of everyone. So expect him to pick it up. Cook getting all the attention. Evan Ingram, with everyone hurt, he's getting a lot of attention. And
now Daniel Jones,
Danny
holy
Dimes.
shit.
Danny Dimes,
throwing dimes. And then Josh Gordon, dude, you got like you got a free wide receiver 2 right there. I don't know why he would. He dropped it too early.
He dropped him because
I know, but it was still too early. It was still way too early. Like what the hell?
The thing is, why did no one else go for him? I only put $2 on him. So it's like a super steal in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like him. I got Ty on the bench. Ty actually had a better game than Gordon, and he was out like half the game. I think he got injured.
His quad.
Touchdown. That's the other one. Ty Hilton is tied with Amari Cooper for touchdowns. See, I think they both have 4. But yeah, other than that, everyone else, man, just solid all around. I mean, I just hate to say it, but bring me my money.
Yeah, I mean that was the biggest takeaway. We're all because we had a barbecue yesterday on Sunday. Me, eggplant and fucking show me them titties. What the fuck? What the hell's Miguel's 2-hand touch? And we're just looking at your squad. We're like, yeah, this guy's gonna fucking go to the championship. So, I mean, that was the biggest takeaway. You just destroyed his shit. Fucking pushed him. Pushed it in. No lube whatsoever. And Luis, if you're hearing this, you suck ass. Fucking playing Deebo Samuel instead of Darren Waller. What the hell's wrong with you? TJ Hawkinson, $26. He bet. Look, that 20 for the fab. 0.6. Look at this shit. He's $26 in fab, and he has a combined, what is that? 1.8 points the last 2 weeks. Luis, you are some shit. Anyways.
Why does he needs a trade either Waller or Ertz? I think he's tried to.
He's tried to, but yeah, no one's biting so far.
And he has Hawkinson.
Yeah.
Oh man, needs a trade.
He's a guy. He's a guy. And then the most surprising, dude, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't understand how this is possible. I'm sitting at 1-2. This motherfucker's gonna be 3-0.
Oh, it literally carried by 2 players.
But still, like it should 146 points. Yeah. So on this side, Deflate Gators, the defending champ, is gonna fall to 0-3. Yikes! I think he's gonna be dead last. Prescott had a nice game. Juju had a nice game. Aaron Jones, Zeke Elliott. Ridley, Diggs, man, like they're just not passing the ball enough. The Vikings.
Yeah, Diggs ain't getting no attention. I'm looking to trade him in my other league. It's either Cook or Thielen. Diggs is just not getting the attention.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like his players are just really inconsistent. I think he has a nice squad if you look at it from top to bottom, but they're just like they're inconsistent. Like some players will go off, and then the other ones will suck ass. Like Ridley's been doing good, but now like this week he was just bad. Diggs had a good game last week, I think, and now he did bad again. So they're just inconsistent. And then on this side, I mean Evans went off.
Nah, I mean, Russell Wilson's Devin. I mean he's gonna start hurting now that Saquon's out.
That's true. Yeah.
They said Saquon's out 4 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And all he has is Hines on the bench, who hasn't been doing much
at all, actually.
Who is he having his play? And he's got 2 wide receivers in his flex, so he's gonna be struggling at running.
He's gonna be struggling overall because Saquon's out. Jeff Wilson Jr. He's touchdown dependent. He's not good. It's just he gets the touchdowns, within the 10-yard line. So his 2 running backs to me are like they're done. He's toast. Aguilar is gonna be shit after Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey come back, and so I think I mean
that's a good start though.
It was a great start. I to be honest, and I'm not just saying this, just because he's my brother. I just want to talk shit, but I think he's the luckiest 3-0 team I've ever seen in my entire life, like in all the years I've played fantasy. But I mean, I can't really. I don't know. 146 points.
Yeah, 146 is solid. Like I said though, 82 of that from 2 players. That's more than half. That's not gonna happen every week. And I think the Tampa Bay is playing the Rams next. So we'll see how Mike Evans does against the Rams.
Oh, so the biggest blowout, I think you were the biggest blowout. That's like, what is that? 60? No, how much is that?
Around 68. Yeah. That's 36, 30.
That was definitely the
definitely
biggest blowout. Yeah, and then Deflate Gators scored the lowest amount of points. You scored the most, obviously. I think you're gonna be the.
Go ahead. Who had Josh Gordon and then dropped him? Was it SNO?
No, it was Show Me Them TDs. And then so then you and SNO are going to be the only undefeated teams, 3-0. And I think the Deflate Gators is going to be the only team that doesn't have a win yet. Yeah, because Show Me Them Titties won, Practice Squad won. So we'll see for week 4. And then really quick, just some of the players on the waivers. Philip Dorsett is looking nice, I think. He's getting the touchdowns. He's looking like an end zone favorite of Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of looks.
Same shit with this
also, league. A lot of people again pick up is Gallman because Saquon's out, so a lot of people are trying to pick him up. So expect like SNO here to spend probably all of his money on him. All of his fab
better if he's freaking smart. If not, I mean, but I'm not surprised. He's gonna probably bid like $2, and he'll probably try to pick up like Chris Thompson or some shit, or Justin Jackson again.
And then Daniel Jones, obviously, and Darrell Williams are top waivers.
Rex Burkhead, if James White doesn't play again, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back. I think his wife just had his baby.
James White was just out
for that one game.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton, I think, and Marvin Jones, they're looking nice. But the biggest ones, the biggest one you mentioned was the running back for the Giants. I think that'd be the top pickup, and then the tight end, if someone needs go ahead.
Someone that needs a wide receiver, Taylor Gabriel on the Chicago Bears. He had a really strong game tonight, not just because of the 3 tubs, but he was getting a lot of play designs for him, like running the ball and pass plays for him. So I think they're going to give a little more attention to him, and he's quick as hell, so expect him to get picked up. I wouldn't be surprised.
And then Nicole Hardman from the Kansas City Chiefs. He only had 2 receptions though, so this is like really fluky. But again, like you never know who's gonna go off. So if you have one of the 3 receivers for Kansas City, I would just plug one of them in and just Mary exactly. But yeah, anything else to add? Another dominant week by you. Like I said, 2-hand touch sucks ass, losing to the 10th place team. Luis, you suck too. Eggplant for getting destroyed. Caesar or SNO is really surprising. This is probably the most surprising, again, like the most surprising start I've ever seen in all of fantasy. Being able to pull off 3-0.
If that's my competition in the championship, I'm very confident.
All right then. But if that's it, I guess we'll wrap this week up and I'm back. I'll see everyone else. See everyone again week 4.
Sounds good. Later, man.
Later.